Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Okay, it is currently 1:41 in the morning and I'm in a great mood because Charlie XCX's album Brat has just came out. So happy Brat Day to everyone out there, and by that I mean all the gays. Hello, happy Pride Month as well. Oh, my camera freezing is going crazy at this hour. Interesting. Really don't know why it freezes like this. It's became such a part of, oh my goodness. It's became such a big part of Adam McIntyre lore now that I just don't question it anymore. I've tried fixing it, but I guess for our visual watchers, you just have to go through freezing, and to the audio listeners, then you don't notice a thing. Anyways, we are going to do my favorite thing, which is Am I the A-hole? Oh, I'm also going and meeting Charlie XCX in the morning. I'm going to London. She's doing a signing at Rough Trade, and I finally got tickets. So I'm going to go meet her tomorrow. I'm very excited. I love Charlie XCX. I met her very briefly at her hotel in New York 2 years ago. So I'm going to get an updated photo. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Okay. So we're going to do Am I the A-hole, which is one of my favorite things to do on my YouTube channel. It's basically, I love drama, and I love hearing about drama that doesn't involve me. I love giving my opinions on it. Now, this is interesting because this is a subreddit where day-to-day people will go on and say things that are happening in their life, and they ask one of these things. Am I the a-hole? Am I not? And then the responses are, you're the a-hole, you would be the a-hole, you're not the a-hole, everyone sucks here, there's no assholes here, or there's not enough information. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And it's great because sometimes these stories are less dramatic than the ones we cover online, but in most cases, they're more dramatic than the ones we cover online. So let's get into it. Very excited. Thank you so much for clicking on an Am I the A-hole video. This is how I know that you're a real one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to completely say, P.O. Box is still open. Sending signed little art cards to everyone that sends anything there. Also, our Finsta is still taking people to follow it. I accept everyone doing it for the next couple days. It's pinned down below. Anyways, let's get to the Am I the A-hole? I like doing this and just scrolling and seeing which ones are recommended to me in the moment because I love trying to figure out what Reddit think I would want to put my opinion on. All right, so what's this first one? Am I the a-hole for calling out my sister-in-law in front of everyone when she wouldn't stop making comments about me trying to be a sexy baby? What in the Taylor Swift? Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm the monster on the hill. Is this Taylor? What is this? I'm confused. I'm 27, female. I'm a very short woman. 4'9" and under 100 pounds. I don't want to complain about being small. Okay, I don't want to complain about being small, but there are a lot of people out there, especially other women, who do not take us seriously. Are judgmental, make snide comments, assume attraction to us is nefarious, whatever that word means, etc. A lot of comments that imply we're not real women, etc. I'm used to it and usually let it roll off my back, but there's a new one that's picked up momentum that I guess stems from a TV show where a girl is putting on a childish act and says, I'm a very sexy baby, in a cutesy voice, and there's a lot more to it that you can Google. My sister-in-law Cassie has picked this up and has been starting using this against me. I can't wear a cute outfit without her coming down on me and saying that I'm buying into the whole sexy baby thing. When I am just wearing an outfit. I'm just trying to be me. God forbid I wear a shorter skirt or bows or anything I think is cute. Well, one thing that really is weird to me is that when a woman can dress and show like body, that people are like, oh, you're trying to be a sexy baby. Why are you associating that with like a baby? I don't understand the correlation whatsoever. Like, who came up with that terminology? Like Shane Dawson? Like, I don't understand it. It's not like I'm supposed to wear, or it's like I'm not allowed to wear anything cute or sexy because I'm petite. Oh, you're so petite. So I'm automatically seen as trying to be a sexy baby when I'm not. I've asked Cassie to stop or drop it, and she maintains that I'm the one opening myself up to judgment and that I should dress my age. This came to a head last weekend when we were in my aunt's backyard at a pool. I took off my wrap so I could hang my feet in the pool with my cousins, and Cassie immediately said, "You're a very sexy baby," at me and twirled imaginary pigtails. Cassie's a hater. I raised my voice and said, "That's a really weird thing to keep saying. What is your problem with me? Why do you keep bringing up that I'm small?" Okay. Did Colleen Ballinger write this? Oh my god. That's so weird. She started to turn red and yelled back again, said that I'm the one that's choosing to walk around looking like the sexy baby. I said that this is like, I feel that this is someone just like wanting compliments. Is anyone else picking up on that? I said that I'm literally just wearing a bathing suit, a one-piece halter, and asked her what I should be wearing instead. She yelled back that I need to dress like a grown woman and to stop trying to cause a scene in front of everyone. I said, whatever, and just tried to ignore her. Later on, we ended up inside at the same time, and she came down on me for calling her out in front of everyone. I told her to stop trying to make me feel bad for being small, that I didn't... I told her to sorry, I'm just imagining this being Colleen. I told her to stop trying to make me feel bad for being small, that I didn't choose this body. She rolled her eyes and told me to grow the fuck up, and that I'm trying to start shit with her. I'm at a loss here, and I'm starting to just not want to be around my family because of her. It's not enough that I get the shit from other women at work, at the gym, basically anywhere. Now it's in my family. Am I the a-hole for calling her out, or even just, I don't know, existing in my own body? No, you're not the a-hole, and I think it's just really weird that she is focusing so much on this and is making it such a big point, and I just there's something really weird about the description of like, oh, I'm wearing a bathing suit at the pool and I'm being made fun of for like my size or trying to be like a sexy baby. Weird. And it's the same for like wearing a dress that maybe is short or something like that. I just don't understand the correlation of like dressing slutty and sexy baby. Like the sexualization of that is so common within so many different facets of life, and it's so fucking weird. Like you see it on like Halloween and stuff as well. Very, very, very weird. Shows it. Very weird. Very weird. I wouldn't say you're the a-hole. All right, everyone's saying not the a-hole. All right, let's go on to another one. Am I the a-hole for not correcting my daughter? Am I the a-hole for telling all of my kids it's so my inheritance and I'm not going to use it to get them out of debt? Okay, this one is someone saying, am I the a-hole for telling all my kids I assume they're saying it's my inheritance and not using it to get them out of debt. Edit, for everyone asking why I don't give them their inheritance now, the answer is I'm not dead. I can't sell our home and give them the money since I need to live in it. I can't drain my retirement fund since I need it to retire. I have 3 kids and they all decided to go to expensive colleges. I paid for their books and gave them money for food plan, but tuition was on them. They knew from the beginning that college would be on them. My youngest took some community college classes to save money. The rest of the kids didn't do much to lower their expenses. They are all out of college and a whole bunch of debt. My mother passed away and she gave me the house. I'm selling it for around $500,000. I plan to use some of it for a big vacation and then the rest to go into my retirement fund. I decided to let the kids have a look at the home first before it went on the market. It's in a really nice area and the house is great. They were surprised by the amount and all of them couldn't afford it. I told them I planned to sell it soon. This started argument about how I came into so much money, but I don't plan on giving them any of it. I told them that it is my inheritance from my mother and she wanted me to have this. Argument escalated even further and they want me to pay off their school debt. If I did that, it would take 3/4 of my inheritance. So I told them no. I reminded them that when I die, they'll have their own inheritance from me, but I am not dead yet. They are pissed at me. This person's saying, am I the a-hole? What are the responses to this? Not the a-hole. All right, people are asking for like more information. I saw you're the a-hole, not the a-hole. Okay, kind of mixed here. All right, here's my thing. Your kids chose to go to the college and you also live your own life. So that is your inheritance from your mother. So that is yours. You know what I mean? Your kids are going to get theirs from you. It's like this knock-on effect and stuff. And also school debt is something that like they are going to be paying off for like a very long time anyway, when there's probably more things to focus on in the present for them, you know, maybe. I And also if they're still in college, I mean, getting rid of your college debt is great and stuff like that. But, your mother will probably die within the time that you need to pay off your college, anyway. You're just like being really insensitive to the fact that her mother just died and she's getting her inheritance from her mother. The same way you'd be pissed if someone did. So this person is not the a-hole. Not the a-hole at all. I don't think so. All right. Let's do another one. Am I the a-hole for laughing when my nephew got hurt and knocked out a tooth with a toy my brother insisted I give on him? We don't care. Am I the a-hole for calling my son's teacher a bully and reporting her? Let's get to this one. I, 41 female, have a son who I will call Jack. Okay, thanks for keeping it anonymous. 12 male, and I'm with my husband, 42 male. Jack has a speech impediment that causes him to stutter. It's not too bad at home, but he really struggles to speak in front of other people due to some past bullying. He's okay when it's just his friends, but if he had to speak in front of the whole class, he can take several minutes to even finish a sentence, which he finds very upsetting. Me and my husband have spoken to the school and have arranged, accommodations for Jack. All of his teachers know not to call on him for reading or to answer questions, and he's allowed to raise his hand or have a friend respond for him when the teacher is asking and taking the register. He has a note from school when he can show his teachers if they question why he's not allowed to speak out. Recently, my son has moved up to a higher level English class where he has a new teacher who I will call Miss A. Ooh. Hi, Anonymous. Miss A for Miss Anonymous. Last week, she tried to get my son to read aloud. He showed her the note and she still made him. She didn't make him. Wait, what? She tried to get my son to read aloud. He showed her the note and she didn't make him. Oh, okay. Great. However, she emailed me saying that she doesn't think that my son needed the note. I explained that he did and told her the school had evidence from his speech impediment and speech therapist. That was until Monday when I had to come pick Jack up from school. The nurse said he felt sick, but when he got into the car, he confessed that was not the case. Basically, Miss A asked him to read. Oh, she's just evil. Miss A is just evil, honey. Asked him to read. He then showed her the note again. But she said that she had seen him talking to his friends and knew that he could speak fine when he wanted to. Oh, she's evil. And telling him, don't be so shy. When my son refused, she promised to let the whole class out early if he read. Again, he shook his head. Oh my God, she's literally manipulating him. She's getting the class to turn on him. She just said that if he reads, the class will get out early. Do you know if you were the other kids in that class at that age, you'll be like, read, read, read. The pressure on that is even worse. Again, he shook his head. Some of his classmates were understanding, but as it's a new class, some of them don't know him as well and were upset with him for the fact that they didn't get an early break, causing them now to be rude to him. God, this teacher just set this kid up. Me and my husband were obviously very upset, sent an email to the school to report her, but I also made a post on the school's parent WhatsApp group, those PA mommies, calling her a cruel, power-tripping bully, and many other parents sided with me. However, I received a message today from the school warning me not to use abusive language to describe teachers and telling me to please speak to the school directly instead of complaining online, as it could compromise teacher safety. Part of me just feels justified in sharing it, but I don't know if I went too far in calling her that and sharing it in a group chat with basically all of the year's parents, especially if I really put her in danger. Am I the a-hole? All right. As funny as it was, you shouldn't have wrote that in a WhatsApp big group chat with all the mommies because they're not going to back you up. Like you're throwing yourself to the dogs here. They will all throw you under the PA mommy is to be the biggest PA mommy. Like you want to be the top dog of the Parents Association. That's how you know as a mother you've made it, or at least these crazy mothers in PA act. Oh my God, you've never seen the mommiest of mommies at PA fucking meetings and stuff like that. Oh my God, I used to have to serve the ones in my school fucking tea. Oh, those PA mommies, they hated each other. They just wanted to be the ultimate PA mommy. So anyways, because they want to do that, they will throw you under the bus, and you shouldn't have called her this in the group chat. I don't care. It's basically the level of a professional work group chat. If it's a bunch of mommies, and I assume some of the members of school. And if not, the mommies touted on you because the school ended up telling you that you're putting her in danger. Are you the a-hole? No. I mean, you have every right to be annoyed at this. Should you have done it? No. Are you the a-hole in my opinion? No. I think everyone, well, you know, not everyone sucks here because, I mean, if I was a parent, I would have done much worse than you. But I'm saying, like, it was just, you shouldn't have done that. I think you're not the a-hole. The teacher is the a-hole. I think overall. Overall. What are the replies? Okay, someone said, the teacher handled it inappropriately, but what was the point of you posting that in a big social group? Okay, so I guess people agree with us. Delicious. Am I the a-hole for siding with my brother over my very pregnant sister? I want to hear this. Am I the a-hole for siding with my brother over my very pregnant sister? Let's get to it. Am I the a-hole? My brother Spencer, 38, bought an expensive Father's Day gift, gave it to him, and told my dad it was from all of the kids. The problem is, he didn't ask any of us before giving it to my dad. If split evenly between the 4 of the kids, the gift would still be 3 to 4 times what I would normally spend on a Father's Day gift. He said he wanted to say it was from all of us because he didn't think our dad would accept such an expensive gift from only him. So I'm a little annoyed, but Spencer never asked any of us to actually chip in. I know that he has been having a rough time with my dad, and I figure he's trying to improve that with a very big, thoughtful, but way too expensive gift. I talked about it with my husband, and we kind of agreed to kind of ignore it. It's fine if Spencer wants to say it's from the group or not, but since we didn't have any forewarning, we don't feel obliged to go in on the gift and pay for it. My sister Anne, 34, has a different reaction. She feels that he made her complicit in a lie. Oh, she's a goody two-shoes. And that she doesn't feel safe being around him while he's... Wait, what? I'm confused. This went from 0 to 100. My sister Anne had a different reaction. She feels that he made her complicit in a lie. What, for getting the gift? And that she doesn't feel safe being around him while he's being impulsive and possibly manic. Whoa. Am I misunderstanding this? Because, you know, Or is that the most complicated sentence of all time? Anne told Spencer he needs to talk to his therapist and psychiatrist because he bought his dad a expensive... Tell our dad he lied and told him he was not welcome to be around her family or meet baby until he can manage his impulsiveness and outbursts. Wait, because he bought a gift that was expensive? What am I missing here? Am I missing lore? I'm so confused. Spencer apologized to Anne and said that he would not do what she asked, but that he didn't feel safe communicating with her anymore, and that she can see his kids through an ex. Wait, is this because of a gift? I'm so confused. This is gone from nothing to 1,000. So now they're not talking? Then he left our sibling group chat and also separately apologized to my other sibling and I for being impulsive and inconsiderate. But I mean, if he can afford the gift, then he got the gift. You know what I mean? Am I missing something here? I'm so frustrated and sad. Am I? I love that my siblings and I were talking again. It was a nice couple of years. Anne said she's disappointed in Spencer's response and she didn't intend for him to go no contact. What? Gotta stay away from me message that Spencer did. I basically told her she's in the wrong and the ball's in her court. I might be a little biased towards Spencer because he was much nicer to me than Anne growing up. I'm a cheapskate and aim to spend $25 to $35 for a family gift. Spencer spent $400 for a secondhand grill that retails new for $1,000. Spencer had a manic episode a year and a half ago that was caused by thyroid problems. He was not diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I'm 30 if it's... I'm so confused. Like, he bought a really expensive gift. He decided to do that. I don't understand why that justifies the entire family falling out and turning on each other and cutting each other. Am I missing something? People just said they need more information. Everyone's saying it seems like the sister was the one that overreacted. Whoa, that was so confusing. That was so confusing. Did that one make as little sense to you as what it did to me? I'm moving on. All right, let's do one more. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister she can't bring her dog to my wedding? No, leave the dog at home, and I love dogs. Am I the a-hole for, and also the dog doesn't want to be in that environment. Am I the a-hole for not telling my ex-mother-in-law that my husband has adopted my child? Don't care. Am I the a-hole for letting servers clear my empty plate? If you're leaving, I'm just going to answer this already. If you're leaving your table a mess and you're in a restaurant or a cafe or whatever, you are one of like the worst people ever. Like, there's something so easy about putting your fucking knife and fork on, napkins on, putting everything together. And that's if you're in like a fancy restaurant. And then if you're like in a fast food place, whatever, if you're not taking your stuff up to the bins and you're leaving it on the table, you are one of the worst people ever. Ever. And also this ideology, while someone's getting paid to do it, or it's their job. Oh my God, I need you to die. I need you to die. Suffer. Like, if I'm ever out with someone and they have that attitude, oh God, get out of my life. Get out of my life. Like, it's so fucking like, if I'm at a cafe, they're worked off their feet. Like, and they don't want to leave that till, right? And that's like a small independent one. If you get a coffee or like, and it's in a glass, or you get like if you're drinking in and it's plastic or whatever, leave it back up or put it in the bins or something like that. Just don't leave it on the table. Like, it's something so simple for you to do that I don't understand hiding behind the, well, someone's being paid to do it. It's more easy for you to do it than for them to do it. Like, it so inconveniences you. Like, it's so little inconveniences you. Like, fuck me. Anyway, I'm not even going to read that one because I'll get too annoyed. But I think it depends on the situation. If you're in a restaurant, put all your shit on the table together. Clean it up. You don't have to take it to the bins. That is what happens at a restaurant. But if you're somewhere where you're doing it yourself, whatever, and you don't, oh, you're a dick. All right. I'm the a-hole for getting my niece to sing an offensive song. I'm not going to read that one. Let me go to one that's an asshole. I'm an a-hole for ignoring my friend after I found out she liked a guy I've had a crush on. Oh, this is like a new one. This is a new one that has like no real responses to it, so let's just read it. My friend and I only became friends this year. We knew each other when we're in the same class. We had a lot in common, so we get along very well. They used to. I was so fond of her and always wanted to protect her because she looked so innocent and vulnerable. It's always those bitches. She was like a little sister to me, so I was really hurt when I found out about it. I was in the bathroom that time and overheard her and her friends talking about her crush and how they look so good together. I assume this person is very young, by the way this is written, but we all were young once. We all were young once. We know how we would act. At least I hope they're young for the way that they're typing here. I hope this isn't like a 25-year-old typing like, speaking about our crush. All right. And said that they looked really good together. I wanted to join their conversation, but then I heard one of them saying the name of her crush. Her crush was the same guy I've been having a crush on for 3 years. They did not have the same name. It was just the same guy. I know that it's the same guy because her friend said that she's really lucky since she's in the same class as his. No one else is named like him in our class, so I know. To add more pain to it, oh, this person's so, they're going through heartbreak. Oh, God bless. To add more pain to it, she knows that I like him. I can't accept the fact that during those times she was teasing me whenever my crush and I had an interaction. She liked him too. Oh, this is devastating. After I found out about her liking my crush, I started to avoid both of them. When I sincerely hope this isn't like a 30-year-old or something writing this. It literally can't be. It cannot be. This person has to be between the ages of 11 years old and 16 years old. I'm going to guess 15. All right. So when her friends knew why I'm ignoring her, they said that I was so sensitive and I should have just understood her. They said that it was wrong for me and that I hurt her feelings. They told me I was envious of her since she's more pretty than me and that I was scared he would like her back. I tried to tell them that I'm not, but they didn't believe me and told me that I should support her instead of being so... They're basically like, you should support her getting with your crush. Instead of being so sensitive just because we like the same guy. I was so hurt by it because they didn't even try to hear my side of the story. So I did the opposite. I have not spoken to her and her friends till now, nor did I apologize. But these days, I keep asking myself if I did the right thing. Oh, sweetie. You're so young. God. I want to go back to a time period in my life where this was the biggest problem in my life. Actually, I'd probably still be annoyed if my friends did this to me to this day. I'm actually on her. Did I write this? Are you the a-hole for cutting her off completely? Sweetie, you're so young, I can assume. Just go talk to her. Go talk to her. You will look back on this in many years and laugh. I sincerely hope that this is someone that is young and that I'm not like talking to like a 30-year-old right now. Um, oh God. Those were the days, weren't they? Those were the days. Oh my God, these ones are all like recent. Okay. I know I said it was the last one, but I want to read this. Okay. Oh wait, someone said what was the argument you guys had? So I guess this person doesn't even give fucking context. You exist within the context in which you live and all that came before ye. Would I be the asshole? I'm talking about the big barrel that the garbage truck empties once a week. I'm dumping loose cat litter into the outside barrel. Unbeknownst to my wife, I've been doing this for years, not thinking there was anything wrong with it. This time she saw me about to do it and she flipped out. My thing is that trash barrels are supposed to be gross, yucky. She thinks otherwise. This person is saying that they're throwing like raw cat litter that has been pissed and shit on into an outside waste barrel. That is so gross. It is so easy to bag that shit up. It's so much easier to actually just put it in a bag. That is so gross. Yes, bins are disgusting. Bins are gross. 100%. However, you're literally putting cat piss and cat shit just on like bins that are opened and then are creating a problem in the neighborhood with like rats and foxes and all that shit. And that's your fault because you're a lazy shit. Like, yes, you're the a-hole. That is so gross and so disgusting. Could you imagine that sitting for a couple days in open air and if it was sunny? Ugh. Gross. All right, sorry. We'll do this one last one because it looks interesting. Am I the a-hole for claiming my sister-in-law was lying about a family death? Give it to us. A little backstory here. All right. My brother-in-law, 40s male, he had several tumultuous relationships over the past 20 plus years I have known him. All verbally abusive in nature, some physical. His most recent spouse had promise, but over time had proven herself to be a pathological liar or even half-truth teller. For example, when they became serious, she told us that she was moving in within a few weeks' time. A day after the news, we asked what would happen with her 16-year-old daughter who still resided in her home and in a different school district. She said, I just renewed the lease on our apartment so she can finish out her senior year. After that, she never moved in. These are the types of white lies. That's a pretty big one. These are the types of white lies that she has frequently been saying in nature over the course of 2 years. In February of this year, my brother-in-law split one of the many breakup instances with this woman, and it became a very nasty breakup. The week after they ended their relationship, she reached out to a family member and told them, my father lost his battle with cancer. We assumed that meant he had passed away, and some family had sent direct condolences, where we were met with hostile responses. Due to her response, I decided not to reach out to her to express condolences, but rather find the, basically like death date, and send condolences donations if it's required. I couldn't find anything. I searched local funeral homes, Facebook, social media, nothing from her or any close family member. I started to wonder if her intention was to basically get sympathy and keep a door open for future, coming back again by sharing this news with my brother. A way to justify her nasty behavior and comments to our family during their breakup. I shared my suspicion with some family members to make sure that no one was being manipulated, if true. I continued to search and still nothing. Aside from hiring a PA to confirm, oh my god, I'm at a standstill. I do have posts from social media after the date where she claimed he'd lost his battle, then go against her claim. But it's not a slam dunk. Now they've reconciled, and it has been a running narrative that I am the lowest of low for claiming she was lying. The death of a loved one is not something people take lightly. I know personally because I lost my father unexpectedly in 2022. It was devastating. I just couldn't stand behind thinking that there was a possibility that she was lying. Am I the a-hole for saying that she was lying about a family death? Okay. Yes. You said that the thing she had lied about in the past was moving in. Now, she might not have even been lying about that. Situation might have just changed. So your white lie example may have literally been a truth. And then you're just insinuating that her dad died of cancer, or that she's lying about that. And basically, you're saying like the truth will be revealed, right? I would like to think that no one would lie about that. I would like to think that no one would lie about anyone having cancer or dying of cancer. So I'm going to assume that this woman isn't lying. And here's the thing. If she's lying, then she's being given condolences and is making her way back in. If her father has actually died and she's coming back and you're saying, fuck you, we think you're lying, then she has no one. So in the situation of her lying or not, she really needs someone. And she's coming back to your family for a reason. And whether the reason is right or wrong, you will find out eventually. I do think you were the a-hole for verbalizing it so much and making it such a big deal. And I think that you're just getting too involved in your brother-in-law's life. Honestly, like, you could just not be involved in this. All right, muckers, that was fun. My camera was freezing a lot, by the way, and I think it's because I plugged it into the wrong USB, but I didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep going. I soldiered on. All right, let me know if you want any more of these. I will talk to you in my next one. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all very soon, and goodbye.